Hello, everybody, and welcome inside a Wildcat Fieldhouse on the campus of Harrisonville High School. Your Harrisonville Wildcats set to take on the Odessa Bulldogs. If the Cats can get a victory tonight, they will be the MRVC West champions. They will share the title with the winner of Warrensburg and Pleasant Hill, who are playing tonight as well. This is an Odessa school that also knocked off the Wildcats a couple of weeks ago up in Odessa. So they got their work cut out for them tonight. It is senior night for the Wildcats, and the Wildcats know what is on the line for them here tonight. So we will see how the Wildcats respond to a tough loss on the road last Tuesday night against Pleasant Hill. It's your pregame show brought to you by our friends at Sherwood Community Bank. Start saving your students' future today. Sherwood Community Bank, member FDIC. As we said, it's senior night. I'm going to have Jerry put I'll have him have the camera on the seniors as they come out. I'll kind of talk about them here a little bit in a couple of minutes. I've got a different host with me tonight. I don't have my normal color commentator tonight, but I got a new color commentator. Why don't you tell everybody hi and who you are?
Hi, I'm Braxton Grammer.
That is Braxton Grammer. He is going to be my sidekick tonight. Gary had some last-minute family things he needed to get taken care of, so he went and did that. So Braxton's going to join me, and then of course my wife's mini-me is sitting next to me, Collins Grammer, and she's up here too. She's playing with Play-Doh, so she is fully ready to go. Braxton, what do you think about the game tonight?
Well, I hope they win the next one because, they were winning once because I saw the scoreboard. They were winning by one, and I was like, yeah, they're going to win. But then when they didn't win, I was like, oh, geez.
Well, but they got a chance to win tonight, and they get a trophy if they win tonight, don't they? They'll be the champions.
Yep, they do.
So we're ready to rock and roll here from Harrisonville. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be back with more in just a couple of minutes. You're watching High School Basketball 4T's Broadcasting.
There's always something going on with the Chamber. Monthly First Friday coffees, monthly luncheons, festivals, and events all over town. Harrisonville Area Chamber of Commerce is there for the community and your business. So don't miss out. Head over to the Chamber's Facebook page and see what's happening, or visit their website, harrisonvillechamber.com. Every broadcast team has to look good. The 4T's crew is no different. That's why we trust C-Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing to outfit us for each broadcast, offering full-service screen printing, embroidery, promotional products, banners, and more. They can take care of you. When you're looking for a company to make that next shirt, stop looking and call C-Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing at 660-885-2447 or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to your pregame show brought to you by Sherwood Community Bank. Start saving for your students' future today. Sherwood Community Bank, member FDIC. They're going over the senior night festivities right now. We'll have the warm-ups after that. But wanted to take a minute, and I want to talk about the seniors as they're kind of coming out just a little bit. I know about each of them, so we'll get to that in a minute. Let me give you the Wildcat starters tonight. And something I want to talk about while we're talking about all the seniors are going to start tonight. There's 6 seniors on the squad. Means somebody would have drawn the short straw. Jacob Poisel, who's been starting the last couple of weeks because Brody's been hurt, or not hurt, but he's been sick, came to Coach and said, Coach, I'll sit tonight, which I think is a pretty cool thing. You don't get that a lot. Like, everybody wants to be the person that starts. And he came to Coach and says, hey, Coach, I'll sit this one out tonight. I know I'm going to play anyway. I thought that was pretty admirable of Mr. Jacob Poisel. So you'll see the seniors coming out. First senior that's coming out tonight is Evan Filer. And Jill and Bill are his parents. And I'll tell you what, he's one of those kids you have got to be able to know a role. Not everybody can be the superstar. Not everybody can be a starter, or if they are a starter, not everybody can be the go-to guy. Evans figured out his role this year, and he's played his role brilliantly. And I'm just super proud of how he played that role. Me and Gary have talked about him all year. Those threes that he's hit this year, he's had these biggest shots for the Cats to keep them in games or give them leads in games, and it's something to be said. Landon George, he's another senior. You know, I got to know him through summer basketball when he was doing shootouts the last couple of years. Good kid. And one of the things that I feel bad about for Landon, he lost his senior season of football because of his shoulder. He had to have surgery. Was glad he was able to get back out there and show people what he can do. You know, next up, Bryce Jenkins. Bryce, he's been a varsity player since he was a freshman in high school. Since his freshman year, he has been a varsity player, and I got to give him a big shout out because anyway, with Bryce, you know, he's one of those kids that he just goes to work every day. He's not very vocal. He just goes and does it. You know, I was probably pretty tough on him on Tuesday night. He had several turnovers in that first half, and you know, when you're tough on a kid, it's just because you know what they can do and what they're capable of, and that was kind of the situation with Bryce. I know what he's capable on a basketball floor, and that's why I was like that for him, was because I know that he expects more of himself as well. And pretty cute moment, his sister came out to give him a hug, so that was pretty cool as well. Colby Knowles coming out as well. Colby's had a good career. He's played varsity the last couple years, saw a little bit of action as a sophomore, standout wide receiver in football, and holds the all-time record for most touchdowns and yards, I believe, for Wildcat football players, so that is awesome as well. So Colby, good to see him out there, and hopefully he had a big game, big first half against Pleasant Hill on Tuesday night. And he's another one of those unassuming kids. He's a fiery competitor on the floor, but I don't know that I've heard him say 3 words off the floor. So it's kind of interesting there is that he takes a different persona when he gets out on the floor. And the last 2 seniors we got coming up, Jacob Poisel's next. And Jacob's one of those kids that he's a role player. He knows his role. He's the bruiser. He's the enforcer on this Wildcat team. He's the guy that comes out and, hey, go out there, play the big tough. Make sure he doesn't get off any easy shots, and he does that. Does a great job week in and week out there for the Wildcats. Gives them good minutes, big minutes as well. So Jacob, another one. You know, you look through these seniors as you go through. You got Evan and Landon and Bryce and Colby, and then you got Jacob. You have Brody coming out here in just a second. And it's just fun to see. I've watched these kids grow up. I mean, a lot of these kids were in my wife's 6th grade math class. So to see them now as seniors is kind of one of those, like, you know, almost choke you up type of moments where, wow, these kids have grown up. I mean, Jill shared some pictures of these kids. They played together for 9+ years on the Celtics and the Thunder and the different teams they were named. Brody's coming out now, and Brody, you know, he's grown into a heck of an athlete. You know, he's about 6'3". He's a great offensive lineman during the football season. He is a very good inside presence for the Cats, and when he gets going on the inside, he's hard to shut down. He had 22 earlier this month against Oak Grove. He was sick the last couple weeks, so trying to get his feet out back underneath him. Hopefully he could have a big game tonight. Cats are going to need a big game from him tonight for them to be able to win. So those are your seniors for the Wildcats tonight. Evan, Landon, Bryce, Colby, Jacob, and Brody Rogers. And they will definitely be missed by these guys. So those are your seniors. And we're going to go ahead and take a timeout. We'll be back with more on our pregame show. Congratulations to the seniors. Now go out there and get you a conference title. We'll be back after this.
When you plan a party, the last thing you want to worry about is cooking. So call the experts at Time for Seasoning Caterings. Stephanie will help you plan and execute a brilliant event for you. So take the worry out of your event and let Stephanie wow your guests with a great menu. Whether a small get-together of friends or a big wedding, Stephanie will take care of you. Visit them online at timeforseasoning.com. That's THYME forseasoning.com.
Looking for a new modern-style place for your wedding? One that won't break the bank? We've got good news for you. Harrisonville's newest event space, the Uptown Event Space, is now booking for events for the holidays and next year. Located across from the Old Cass Medical Center, there's ample parking and space for your next big party, complete with private rooms for the bride and groom to get ready, a kitchen area, and a full catering available. It's time to go to Uptown and book your next event today. Buying a house is a full-time job in itself. Why not take the work out of finding your dream home? Go see Carol Looney and her staff at American Heritage Realtors today. Locally owned and members of the community, American Heritage is sure to help you find everything you need in a new home. With insight to local schools, parks, and neighborhoods, they'll match you with everything you want for your dream home. So when the time comes to buy or sell, call American Heritage Realtors at 816-380-6161 or visit them today online at americanheritage-realtors.com. It's important to have a local bank. Sherwood Community Bank is the area's only locally owned bank. It's nice when your local bank is also up with the times and provides you with internet banking and a mobile banking app. We are all so busy, so sometimes being able to jump online or use an app to transfer funds at the click of a button is the easiest way to bank. So go to one of Sherwood Bank's 4 convenient locations in Urick, Creighton, Garden City, or Harrisonville and set up an account today.
And don't forget to download the Sherwood Bank app.
Want the best deal from the best dealership? Max Motors Ford, right in Harrisonville, Missouri. We make deals the others won't. More for your trade, less for your new one. Worth the drive from anywhere. We will beat any competitor's offer on a new vehicle by $500 or give you $500 and a tank of gas. With a great selection of over 800 vehicles priced at or below dealer cost. Come see why Max Ford in Harrisonville is the easiest place to buy a car. Visit us at the corner of 71 and 291 highways or shop maxford.com. Proud to sponsor our Harrisonville Wildcats.
Atkinson Funeral Home and Cremation Services have been serving families in the area since 1929. The Atkinsons take great pride in being members of the community. They will soon graduate a 4th-generation Wildcat, and with this kind of commitment to Harrisonville, you know Atkinson Funeral Home will be there for you. As always, they are proud supporters of the Harrisonville Wildcats.
Hi, I'm Lacey Dom.
Hi, I'm Cameron Chenoweth with American Family Insurance.
And as I was saying before I was cut off, I'm Lacey Domnick with Shelter Insurance. As you can see, we're both competitors off the field. However, since we're Harrisonville alums, we both still love the Wildcats and this community.
So if you are looking for hometown insurance from your hometown agent, give me a call, Cameron.
No, give me a call at 816-380-2700 for a shelter insurance quote today.
Or for the best quote, give me a call at 816-380-3996 for an American Family quote. We know you have options, so we want to team up to give you the best options in insurance.
All right, welcome back inside a Wildcat Fieldhouse on the campus of Harrisonville High School, Harrisonville, Missouri. MRVC Conference Championship on the line. Cats win, they get a share of the title. If they lose, they move on to Saturday and play against the Warrensburg Tigers in a game they want a little bit of respect in. They got seated below the Warrensburg Tigers, although they beat Warrensburg twice on the season. So I think they got a little bit of redemption there, but they want a little payback here. This is a Odessa team that beat them for a conference title in football earlier this year and now has a chance to knock them out of the conference title in basketball. Up the road in Pleasant Hill, about 10 miles away, Warrensburg, Pleasant Hill doing battle tonight. The winner of that game is assured to share the title as well. So if the Cats can't win, the winner of that game is an outright conference champion. If the Cats win, they will share with whoever wins that game. So conference title is on the line tonight. The Wildcats and the Odessa Bulldogs. I'll tell you what, folks, my little boy here that's sitting here with me, and he's having fun. He's going to be excited. he's got a big heart. All those seniors came out there. You know, I was getting a little choked up. I've known these kids for several years, playing their last home game of the regular season tonight, and there goes Braxton. His tears just are running down his face. He goes, Dad, they were just happy tears, though, as he was excited for these guys. So he's clapping away because he doesn't want to start crying again. Braxton, what do you think about the game tonight? What do you think the Cats need to do to win this game?
Try hard.
That's a good start. You think we need to get the ball into Brody a little bit?
Yeah.
Maybe hit some three-pointers?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. He's not the best color guy in the area for nothing, folks. We're about 10 minutes away from your opening tip-off on your pregame show. I was talking about the starting lineups for Harrisonville's best home appliance lineup. It is Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center. Stop by, see Earlene and the crew, and browse the showroom on Plaza Drive. For the Cats tonight, it'll be Jenkins, George, Knowles, Rogers, and Filer. Poisel, like we talked about earlier, he went to Coach and said, Coach, I'm good with being the one that sits, and I think that's an admirable thing for a kid that has started at times this year, but mostly been the sixth guy off the bench, to say that and tell Coach he's good with that. I think that is pretty awesome. So the other five are going to start, and, you know, sometimes on senior night crazy things happen. These guys may roll out there for 5 or 6 minutes and get a big lead, so we'll see what happens here. So we got about 9 minutes before we have our PA announcer, our national anthem, all that good stuff. So we'll be back in about 3 or 4. You're listening to the pregame show brought to you by Sherwood Community Bank.
Event spaces come in all shapes and sizes. Finding the one that is just right can be a hassle. Not anymore. The Dickey Cottage is perfect for those extra large family gatherings, birthday parties, baby showers, and more. With a large kitchen to use, a giant dining room for everyone, and a living room area with a big screen, there is sure to be room for everyone to relax and feel right at home. So the next time you need a venue that is just right, call Sonia at 816-925-0588 and book your date today. The Dickey Cottage, the venue place.
One of the scariest things to do is to take your car to a mechanic. No reason to be scared when you have the best mechanics around right here in Harrisonville. Colby and the crew at Colby's Car Clinic are all ASE certified mechanics with the latest equipment to keep your vehicle running smoothly year in and year out. So don't be scared. Go to Colby's Car Clinic and take the fear out of getting your car fixed. Give Colby a call at 816-380-3000 or go see them in the big blue building behind O'Reilly's.
From convenience with the Joe Coffee ordering app or comfort with a beautiful area to sit and sip a coffee and do some work, Brickhouse Coffee is Harrisonville's hometown coffee shop. Located on the corner of Harrisonville's historic square, Brickhouse Coffee has a little something for everyone. Check out their Facebook page for upcoming events, and remember to stay warm with some hot coffee this winter.
What is one of your most precious commodities these days? Time. With kids' events, family events, and everything in between, time is precious. So why drive hours and spend an entire day to save $20? Shop local and find your home appliances right in Harrisonville at Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center. They deliver and can service any issues that can arise. By doing that, you're putting money right back into the community. So stop wasting family time and go see the staff that treats you like their family at Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center on Plaza Drive, right behind Hawthorne Bank.
The Trade Fair Mall isn't just an antique mall. It's several businesses in one. Need t-shirts for your team? A custom t-shirt shop on site has you covered. Speaking of covered, Harrisonville Trade Fair is Missouri's #1 seller of premier portable buildings to store all your outside equipment. Design your own or buy one in stock for as little as $100 down and no credit check. While you are custom designing your premier portable building, snack on some delightful cinnamon glazed pecans, cashews, and almonds from the Nutty Bavarian. You need it, they probably got it. Harrisonville's Trade Fair Mall across from Sutherland's.
No matter the time of year, Sonic of Harrisonville is the place to go for good food quick. Not to mention you can have all-day happy hour if you order a drink on the app. If it's a corn dog you're after or maybe onion rings, they have that too. The best part of the app is you order, pay online, drive in, pull up, They bring it out to you and you're on your way. Sonic is also one of the best ways to raise money for your organization. Call Ed for details today. Sonic of Harrisonville, not just another fast food restaurant.
What do you look for when you're buying a used vehicle? How about honesty and integrity, along with a reliable vehicle? That's why you should turn to Steve Holland at Holland Auto Sales. Selling reliable vehicles in Harrisonville for 35 years means Holland's will be around when it's time to buy. At Holland's, you get more than a nice vehicle. You get a friend in the car business.
The where the grammars go, Hans Auto Sales, and ask for Steve.
Nobody needs to be left stranded with a broken car in the winter cold. Take your vehicle into Young's Auto and have them give you a full winter checkup. Their experienced staff will make sure you are ready for even the coldest winter days and nights. Don't just rely on anyone with your car. Go see Young's Auto Repair and let them give you peace of mind during these cold winter months. Young's Auto on Commercial, behind the garage.
Everybody loves the old-fashioned drive-in. Well, guess what? Susie Q's has opened up in the Old Peculiar Drive-In location, across from the Frog Barn and Peculiar. Go in, get the signature Susie Q, you know, the one that's so big they barely fit in the basket. While you're at it, add the tenderloin. So next time you think, man, I wish I had an old drive-in, remember, there's one 5 minutes up I-49 in Peculiar at Susie Q's.
There is only one place in Harrisonville that you can see every Wildcat game, home or away, on the big screen. That's at Forged by Fire. If you're unable to make the journey to the game, stop in and watch the game with fellow Wildcat fans. Check them out every other night as well during the week with nightly specials and a full menu that is sure to make your mouth water. Forged by Fire is Harrisonville's premier restaurant, and remember, it's your Friday night Wildcat headquarters before, during, and after the game.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even a swing set standoff. And we covered it. July 1st, 2015. Talk to Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are Farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Farmers Insurance, Bradley Sainer, in the A-frame at 1808 North Commercial Street in Harrisonville.
All right, welcome back to the pregame show, brought to you by Sherwood Community Bank. Start saving for your students' future today. Sherwood Community Bank member FDIC. MRVC championship on the line. Cats, Bulldogs set to come your way in about 3 minutes or so. You know, Jerry, we kind of didn't do this right. We should have had a wireless mic hooked up tonight. We could have gave it to Sean and Colin Carruthers over there, sitting on the other side. I don't know if you can see them with the camera or not. Sean and Colin are sitting courtside. They're sitting courtside over there. We should have gave them a microphone so that they could have talked with us throughout the game. That would have been pretty interesting and fun. We got them on there. So you see the ESPN Hville over there. They're over there pretending to be the Hville news source. So we'll see how that goes. But we're ready for some high school basketball, a couple of minutes away. You know, for me tonight, keys to the game are simple. Keys to your finances is free checking account from Hawthorne Bank. My keys tonight, play inside-out basketball. You got to get the ball into Brody, but don't force it. They started forcing it mid-second quarter against Pleasant Hill, and that was what came back to bite them. Play inside-out basketball. Dribble drive, kick it out, make Brody get open looks on the inside. Key number 2 for me tonight, have fun. Play like there's no stress. Just go out there, have fun, play like you know how to play. And if you do that, you'll be in a good situation. And, you know, those are 2 big keys. And key number 3, stop dribbling. And the only reason I say that is, and I say that kind of jokingly, is they were dribbling too much the other night. You get into trouble when you dribble a bunch. They were dribbling a bunch. They weren't passing a lot. When they pass a lot and dribble less, they do well. Those are my keys to the game, and I want to thank you for joining us for the pregame show brought to you by Sherwood Community Bank. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with the opening tip after they do the national anthem and the starting lineups. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
The Cider House at the farm has great events all year long, with songwriter nights, farm-to-table dinners and even a Valentine dinner coming in February, there is plenty going on at the farm. If you want the perfect venue for a country wedding, they can do that too. So if you want a fun family location to experience fun all year long, go to theciderhouseevents.com and see what they have cooking, or visit them on Facebook at the Cider House, 7 miles south of Harrisonville on 7 Highway.
Does your lawn need some TLC? Owned and operated by 3 generations of Wildcats, Held's Turf Farm is your local stop for sod and topsoil since 1971. Whether you need 1 roll of sod, 1 scoop of dirt, or a whole truckload, we have you covered. A new home in your future? Give us a call at 816-540-2020 and set up a quote for new sod installation. Held's Turf Farm is located between Harrisonville and Pleasant Hill and is open 8 to 5 weekdays and 8 to noon on Saturdays.
We've all been there before, needed to deposit a check in our account but nowhere near our bank. That's where Hawthorne's Bank's mobile banking comes in. Simply open your mobile banking app, take a picture of the check, and presto, the check's been deposited. Hawthorne Bank has the big bank convenience with small town roots. So if you want a friendly, quick, and convenient service in a hometown bank, go see our friends at Hawthorne Bank next to Troby's on Plaza Drive.
There's always something going on with the Chamber. Monthly First Friday coffees, monthly luncheons, festivals, and events all over town. Harrisonville Area Chamber of Commerce is there for the community and your business. So don't miss out. Head over to the Chamber's Facebook page and see what's happening, or visit their website, harrisonvillechamber.com.
We've all been there before, needed to deposit a check in our account but nowhere near our bank. That's where Hawthorne's Bank's mobile banking.
All right, everybody, welcome back. The Cats announcing their starters right now. Odessa has been announced. It'll be Kate Adams, Eli Dobron, Dawson Gettinger, Boston Sanders, and Cole Keedwell for the Odessa Bulldogs. They're going to be in their away black tops, black bottoms, red trim on the shorts down the side and around the bottoms, red numbers, red letters with a white outline for the Cats. They'll be in their home whites. White tops, white bottoms, blue and black trim on the sides, block H on the shorts, blue numbers, blue letters, and we're ready for some basketball here from Harrisonville as the Cats get set to do a battle here. That was a classy thing, too. They announced all 6 of the seniors, so I like to see that, and it'll be ready to rock and roll from Harrisonville. Looks like it'll be Adams to jump it up at the midcourt stripe. He scored his 1,000th point a week or so ago, so you know that he is going to be, he's going to be a force for the Bulldogs here today. Expect a lot out of Boston Sanders as well, a sophomore starting on the varsity. So we will see who they mix with as we get ready to go. It'll be Rogers and Adams to jump it up from the midcourt stripe as we get set for basketball action here. So here we go. It'll be controlled by Odessa. They're going to bring it up across the timeline. It'll be Sanders with it. Skips it over on the wing for DeBron. Inside, spinning around now. 33 back into the corner they go for DeBron. He's out of the corner to the wing. Has it. Skips it over into the corner for Keedwell. Keedwell's got it. Inside they go with it to Adams. A little floater, no. Cats with the ball. They get it ahead. Jenkins going to push it to George. George has got it up and under, no. Rebound for Odessa. They're going to push it back the other way quickly, and that is Gettinger. He gets it in the corner to Braun, back up top for Sanders, spinning around in the corner And I believe that is Gettinger. He's going to go underneath for Adams. Adams strong and in for 2. There'll be a 2-0 Odessa score. So we're just underway from Harrisonville to get it inside to Rogers. Rogers kicks it back out. 3 ball on the way. Good. Colby Knowles. He's hit his last 5 threes, and it's a 3-2 lead for the Cats. Sanders goes right back, stripped out of bounds, and it's going to stay with. It's going to stay with Odessa. Here's it bounced out of bounds. Kick it off into the corner. Gettinger is out of the corner to the wing. Goes into the lane for Adams. Adams can't get it to go. Over the back he goes to get that rebound, and he's going to draw the contact, and they're going to call the foul. It'll be Cats ball with 6:38 to go here in the first. So 6:38 to go in the first. 3-2 Cats with the lead. Bring the ball up. Across the timeline they go. They have it on the wing. It'll be Rogers with it. Top of the key over to Jenkins now. Jenkins goes top of the key for Filer. He thought about it, now kicks it off forward. Jenkins, little floater in the paint, no good. Rebound bounces around, out of bounds off of Odessa, stays with the Cats. I'd say the senior parents are a little nostalgic right now. Those 5 out there on the floor played many games together over the years, 9+ years to be exact, and now they're out there on the floor together just that one last time maybe. They've got a game on Saturday, hope to extend the season beyond that as well. They have the ball on the wing. They go underneath for Knowles. Back to George. 3 ball, no, it's short. Offensive rebound by Colby, though, and he goes back out top. Jenkins, he'll fire. Connect! 3 ball by Jenkins. Always good when you get him started early. 6-2 Cats up by 4. They had an early lead against Odessa on the road, but were not able to keep track of it. DeBron out to the wing, skips it in the corner. Gettinger's got it in the corner, going to back out of the corner, skip it over in the corner to DeBron. He'll fire a 3. No. Rebound on the backside for Adams. Adams goes up strong. No. Rebound to Knowles as it's tipped around. And the Cats with a 4-point lead in the basketball. Sanders in the backcourt guarding Knowles. Ahead they go to George. George to the elbow for Rogers. Rogers got it, trying to direct traffic. He's just going to bully his way down. Put it up. Put it in. And it's 8-2 on the Brody Rogers jumper. Little hook shot there in the lane. And it's 8-2 Cats early. 5:05 to go here. DeBron into the corner now for Sanders. Sanders looking to do something with it. He's going to drive. He's going to go up strong. No. Rogers rebound. Cats up 6 in the basketball. Knowles going to feed it up. He's going to do something with it. Gets it over to Rogers. Elbow jumper. Brody. No. Rebound crash in and out of bounds off of Knowles. And Gettinger going to throw it in for the Bulldogs. 4:46 to go, quarter number 1. 8-2 Cats with the lead. Bring the ball up here. Across the timeline, into the corner they go. Inside they go for Adams. He puts it up and in for 2. Not a whole lot they're doing secretively. They're going to get it into Adams, and he's going to go at the rim. 8-4 the score, 4:25 to go first quarter. Cats still with the lead. Got the ball to Filer, top of the key, 3 ball, George no. Rogers put back, good. Brody Rogers fighting for a position. 10-4 Cats, 4:10 to go first quarter. Back the other way we go, into the corner they go with it. Kidwell, he tries to get it inside to DeBron, and he cannot, and it's knocked out of bounds. So Kidwell checking out as Austin checks in. Also checking in is Poisel to give Rogers a rest. And they just throw that one away, picked up by Filer. He's going to slow things down, kick it off for the wing. Inside they go for Poisel. Good, Jacob Poisel, little floater. Cats up 12-4 early. 3:50 to go here in the first. Sanders across the timeline with 3:45 to go here in the first quarter of play. 8-point Cat lead early. Austin off to Adams. Adams looking inside for DeBron. He's got a couple inches on Jenkins. Jenkins doing a good job on him, but he's been in the lane for about 9 seconds. Nothing called to get it out on the wing. Adams inside to DeBron. DeBron goes off the glass and in for 2, and it's 12-6. Back the other way we go. You watch that sequence. I could have counted to probably 6 or 7 when DeBron was in there. They did not call anything, though. So they're going to let him play in the paint, looks like. Knowles has got it. He'll fire it. He'll miss. Rebound out of bounds. Called the foul on Poisel there over on the rebound. Checking in will be Langer, his first action. Mr. Filer checks out. 3:04 to go to the first. It's a 6-point game. All 6 points coming in the paint for Odessa in the early going. Sanders going to bring it across the timeline. Has it way outside, goes top of the key with it. Has it on the wing. Now top of the key they go for Gettinger. Back to Sanders. Sanders going to get a pick from Austin. He's going to drive it in the lane, spin it in the paint, and can't deliver. Rebound by Poisel as he missed the shot. Sanders, and now it's knocked away but picked up by the Cats. Skipped over, 3 ball on the way. Jenkins misses that one, and a rebound inside. Stays with the Wildcats. 2:32 to go, first quarter. 12-6 our score. Cats up by 6. They get the ball in to Knowles. Knowles backs it up, tries to set up his offense here. He's going to drive it in underneath. Glass and good. Landon George for 2, and it's 14-6. Back the other way we go. They're going to kick it in the corner for Austin. Austin's got it to Metzdorf. Metzdorf into the corner for Sanders. Sanders with it in the corner. Backs it out of the corner to the wing. Skips it over to Metzdorf in the corner. Right side to the right wing with his dribble. He's going to go into the paint. Floater, no. Rebound to Knowles. Knowles ahead for Jenkins. Jenkins to Langer. Langer, glass and good. And a timeout on the floor. Cats up 16-6. Having fun. I talked about it in the pregame show. Just a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it right here with you. But I talked about it pregame. I said, have fun out there. Just go out and have fun and play basketball. Forget about all the extras that's going on. And that's what the Cats are doing right now. They're having fun. They're sharing the basketball. Everybody's getting involved, and they're up by 10 with 1:51 to go here in the first quarter. Several Wildcats, former Wildcats down behind the bench. Mason Saffels is down there. John Cook is down there, along with Mr. One and Only Lucas Cooper. He'd probably get mad if I called him Lucas, but Luke Cooper down there as well. I didn't know he was going to be here until a little bit ago. I saw on Twitter, I said, you better come up and say hey. So Luke Cooper in the house. Luke Cooper of Pure Sweat, who travels all over. Got some NBA guys that he trains in L.A. as well as Detroit. 3-ball Gettinger, good. That did not look like it was going to be anywhere close to going in, and it knocked it down 16-9. So that brings it back to within 7. Across the timeline they go. Atkinson's got it into the corner, stolen away. Back the other way. Sanders going to go with it. Sanders off the rim and in, and just like that, it's back to a 5-point game, 16-11. So Sanders knocks it down, and it's a 5-point game with 1:15 to go here in the first. Poisel thought about it, now going to kick off for Jenkins. Jenkins into the corner, left side for Langer. Langer out of the corner, top of the key for Atkinson. Atkinson with it up front, gets it off for George. George going to dribble in. Acrobatic shot, no good. Offensive rebound by Atkinson. It's taken away from him by Gettinger, and Gettinger going to bring it back the other way. A 3 can make this a 2-point game here, as it was just 10 moments ago. And they kick it off Gettinger. He's going to go inside to Adams. Glass and good, and it's 16-13. So just like that, a 7-0 run, and they're back to within 3. Cats sometimes press a little bit when teams go on runs against them, and I see it a little bit here right now, just the way that they're playing basketball. They're not playing as freely as they were a little bit ago. They get it out front, Jenkins. Jenkins going to set up the offense with 22 seconds to go here in the half. Jenkins out front, Metzdorf guarding him, and now with 13 seconds to go, trying to back it back up. Gets it over in the corner, Langer kick it in for George. George loses the handle on it and is fouled from behind by Sanders. And it'll be a foul on the far side. So 2.3. Cats are going to have to hurry here to get a shot off. And they're going to bring in 3. So Jenkins, Atkinson, George going to check out. Cats only have 1 foul in the first quarter. They lead it by 3, 16-13 the score. And it's going to be on the baseline after the foul. So beyond the baseline, fouls, after fouls it goes on the baseline. On the sidelines it goes if it's just kicked out of bounds. Here we go with the Cats to inbound it. They get it into Langer. Langer's going to fire, no, and that'll do it for the quarter. Cats lead 16-13 after 1. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back after this.
There's always something going on with the Chamber. Monthly First Friday coffees, monthly luncheons, festivals, and events all over town. Harrisonville Area Chamber of Commerce is there for the community and your business. So don't miss out. Head over to the Chamber's Facebook page and see what's happening, or visit their website, harrisonvillechamber.com.
Welcome back to Harrisonville, Missouri for your Harrisonville Wildcats and the Odessa Bulldogs.
There you go. It's all right. You can say and the Odessa Bulldogs. You did good. Now he's mad at himself. He's like a perfectionist, so he's mad at himself. You did good, buddy. So 8 minutes on the clock. We go to the second quarter. 16-13 is the score. Cats lead by 3 in the basketball to start the second quarter. Norris in there. Some of those starters getting a break to start this second quarter. Over on the wing. It'll be Filer with it. Filer on the wing looking inside goes to Poisel. I like this look with Poisel and Rogers in the game. They get it off on the wing for Langer. Langer has it on the wing. Kick over 18-footer. Good. Rattles home. Make it 18-13. You like they go down. You don't like when that foot's on the line because just 6 inches would have got you another point. 18-13 the score. Got the ball on the wing, dribble it out. Keedwell gets it off now on the wing opposite side. Trying to work his way in was Adams. No success there. And they're going to call offensive foul inside on Sanders. That'll be 2 on him. So Boston Sanders picks up his second. And with 7:15 to go here in the quarter and in the half, the Cats lead it by 5 with the basketball. Skip it over to Norris from Langer. Norris brings it across the timeline. You know, Norris is one of those kids, I've been really happy with his progression as a basketball player this year. He's always been a really good basketball player, but in the varsity lineup, he has done a great job. As I'm talking about him, Brody Rogers puts on an an inside-out clinic right there. He just weaved through traffic and put it up for 2 as he squeezed through there. Cats back up by 7 again. They get it in the corner to Adams. Good defense. And back to the Cats. They got numbers. They're going to push. Norris going to push it. Stripped away from him. And it's going to stay underneath for the Cats here. Knowles going to check in for Poisel. Well, I get back to Kobe Norris. Kobe's done a great job this year. He's progressed and he's gotten better each and every game. He protects the basketball and he does the little things for you that you need from a guard. 3 ball no good by Knowles. It's going to go back the other way. Now stripped away. Adams got fancy with it, and now the Cats can't connect. Norris missed the easy bunny, but thankfully right there, Knowles was there to finish it off, and it's 22-13. Cats back up by 9. Adams going to put his way in, got it to go, and 1. So it makes it 22-15. Adams, and again, Adams does nothing fancy. He just comes at you every time down the floor. He did it there, and he drew the foul on Rogers, and a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play. It's a 7-point game, chance to make it 6 here if Adams can knock down the free throw, and he does. So 22-16 the score. Cats up by 6 in the basketball. Norris going to push it up, gets it over to the left side wing with his dribble, back between the circles, going to set up his offense. Looks over right side, and now directs traffic back between the circles he goes. Over to Rogers on the wing left side. Rogers has had his way inside. They back it out, spin it around. Norris, top of the key three. Langer, no. Rebound inside by DeBron. DeBron gets it ahead for Gittinger. Gittinger's got it on the wing right side, trying to back his way down, backs it up, skip it into the corner to DeBron. DeBron now goes inside to Adams. They're going to call a foul there. They're going to call that on Knowles, I believe. That's just his first, just the team's third. So 5:24 to go here in the 5:34, sorry, to go in the first half. Cats up by 6. Adams misses it. Over the back he goes. That might be 2 on him. So Adams and Sanders both with 2. Adams going to check out. Cats up 6, 22-16 is the score here in the first half. Cats looking for a conference championship here tonight. They would love to get another conference championship banner up on the wall. Norris into the corner for Filer, back to Norris. He's got it on the left wing. He's going to drive in, and he is jump ball there, and it goes back to so back the other way. Cats have not won a conference title since 2014. Looking to try to get another conference title here. They won 3 in 5 years. Little floater, no. Sanders with the rebound, kick it out, spin it around. Gittinger with a 3, no. Rebound, Metzdorf, and it's knocked out of bounds, and back the other way it goes. So 4:58 to go here in the half. The Cats lead by 6 in the basketball. They kick it in the corner. George wide open 3. Good. You leave them open, they're going to knock them down. 25-16. Cats back up by 9 again. Metzdorf going to dribble it in. Now kick it off on the wing. Into the corner they go for Gittinger. Gittinger going to skip it to DeBron. DeBron up top for Sanders. He'll fire. Miss. Rogers rebound. Brody got to watch that there. I think he was wanting a foul, but he almost stopped and got it stolen away instead. Get it off for George. George has it on the wing, going to dribble out of the wing to the top of the key. They get it off now for Knowles. Knowles to Filer. Filer's got it on the wing, left side, right side of the top of the key is George. He's going to drive himself down, and a foul on the floor. And it'll stay with the Cats with 4:12 to go here in the first half. Braxton, what do you think of this action so far?
Good.
Braxton over there listening in. He brought us back from the break. He was a little mad at himself. He's kind of a perfectionist, so he was mad at himself the way he brought us back. He'll have another opportunity to bring us back from the break later. So out front, inside they go from Filer to Rogers. Outside, 3 ball on the way, no good. Rebound picked up by Sanders of Odessa. They're going to go back the other way. Cats have led by 10 and 9 a couple of times. Sanders wide open 3 again, no. Rebound inside, fought for, and now they're going to call a foul on the inside. They call that on Knowles. That'll be 2 on him. I didn't know what they were doing. They were going down to fix the net on the other end. Like I said, Cats have led by 9 2 different occasions. They led by 10 a little bit ago as well. Actually led at 16-6, and they lead it by 9 again here. So 25-16, 3:53 to go here in the first half. Off on the wing, top of the free throw line they go for Adams. He's double teamed. They get it to Austin. Austin in the corner for Keedwell. Keedwell's got it now off on the wing, other side. Gittinger into the corner for Adams. Adams has it in the corner, going to try to drive on Filer. Good defense being played by Filer there. They're going to have to kick it back out front. Gittinger now off for Keedwell. Now they go right back inside to Adams. No good. Rebound Cats, and it goes back to the Cats up by 9. George has got it, dribbles over to that right corner, hands off to the right elbow now with it is Rogers. Rogers kicks it off for Poisel to Jenkins, now to Filer. Filer's got it top of the key. Going to try to dribble in. Goes baseline for Rogers. Rogers thought about the drive. Now going to skip it over to Jenkins. Jenkins pulls up from 17. Good. Bryce Jenkins, and it's 27-16. Jenkins with 5, and the Cats lead by 11. It's their largest lead of the night. Go inside, knocked away, picked up by the Cats. Cats going to push it the other way. Jenkins with it outside, off to Filer. Filer's got it in the corner. Poisel fires. No, rebound inside by Sanders. Sanders going to go back the other way with it. Across the timeline, he goes behind the back with his dribble, guarded by George. George diving for the ball, and now a scrum for it and a travel called. Cats going to get the ball back. Anytime there's a ball on the ground, you can assure yourself Jacob Poisel is going to go in there like a defensive lineman and try to get the fumble recovery. Atkinson checks in here with 2 minutes, 25 seconds to go here in the first half. Jenkins across the timeline with it, gets it over for George. George with it on the wing, top of the key, Poisel. Poisel looking inside, gets it over to Jenkins on the left side. Between the circles, back to Poisel, little 17-footer, no. Rebound inside by Sanders. He's going to push it back the other way, try to make it a single-digit game again. And now he gets it picked by George there. And George is just going to go coast to coast, no good. And the Cats are missing. They've missed a couple of easy layups in this one. And now a reach-in foul called on Jenkins. He tried to snipe it away from Adams there. So both teams now at 5 team fouls, 1:49 to go here in the half. So 11-point Cat lead. Cats looking for a share of a conference championship. Be their first conference title since 2014. They get it up front. Inside they go, back it up. Will be Adams. He tried to go free throw line now. Metzdorf has it. Inside now, kick it in the corner. 3 ball on the way. No. Long rebound to Jenkins. Jenkins has got it, pulls it down, and brings it back the other way with 1:35 to go in the half. Into the corner they go. Langer cannot connect. Offensive rebound, though, by Atkinson over Metzdorf, and that's what Kennedy Atkinson does. You talk about being a good team. When you're a good team, you got role players. What's Kennedy Atkinson's role? Come in, give you good minutes, play great defense, and get offensive rebounds, and he does it every single night. They get it off on the wing. Jenkins with it, guarded by Metzdorf. Jenkins backs it up now by the timeline, going to set up the offense with 1:15 to go in the half. Jenkins kicks it in the corner, 3 ball from the corner. Good! Landon George! Another 3 for him, and it's 30-16. Cats up by 14. They led big in the first one. They're going to have to keep this one going. A little drive by Keedwell is good, and it's 30-18. They skip it across. I think Brooks thought somebody was going to be over there. Nobody was over there. And now Odessa with a bucket here can make it 10, maybe 9 if they get a good look at a 3. 53.1 to go, first half. 30-18 our score. Adams to bring it up for Odessa. He gets it across the timeline. Has it way outside volleyball line, left side with 40 seconds to go. They look content on running one last play here before the half. Adams is going to try to drive. You know that's what he's going to do, and Atkinson gets out there on him. He has it over on the wing, stripped away, picked up. Atkinson, he's got it. Just puts it down. He tried to throw it down, lost the handle on the way up, didn't quite throw it down, but the Cats up by 14 again. They go inside, offensive foul. Metzdorf ran right over Jenkins, and with 13 seconds to go in the half, the Cats lead by 16 in the basketball. Getting loud in here. With 13 seconds to go in the half, they get it in to Filer. He's fouled. He'll go shoot 1 and 1. They're going to call Keedwell with the reach in on that one. So here comes Evan Filer. Everybody that's played besides Norris and Filer has scored in this ball game. Norris set to check in, so is Schroeder. Offensive rebound out of bounds. They're going to stay with Harrisonville here. Several players checking in, checking out here. So with 11.3 to go, Cats lead by 14, a chance to make it 16 before the half. Atkinson over to Filer. Filer to Atkinson. Atkinson's going to drive, and a double dribble called on Kennedy with 4.2 to go. Adams checks in, and Sanders checks in as well. This is where I'd put a little pressure up on the ball here and force them, don't give them an opportunity to come up here and just grab it at half court like that. Mistake underneath to DeBron, blocked away by Atkinson, and DeBron going to go to the free throw line. Getting a little chippy down there. I think there's a little bit of extra words going on. DeBron is talking to George right there. 2 free throws coming for DeBron. First one rattles home. 1 more to go. And out of all of them, DeBron knows these Wildcats well. He played football against them for several years, so goes through his routine at the line, misses the second, and the Cats get the rebound. They go to the half, up by 13, halfway to a conference title. We'll be right back.
Every broadcast team has to look good. The 4T's crew is no different. That's why we trust C-Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing to outfit us for each broadcast. Offering full-service screen printing, embroidery, promotional products, banners, and more, they can take care of you. When you're looking for a company to make that next shirt, stop looking and call C-Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing at 660-885-2447 or find them on Facebook or Instagram. When you plan a party, the last thing you want to worry about is cooking. So call the experts at Time for Seasoning Caterings. Stephanie will help you plan and execute a brilliant event for you. So take the worry out of your event and let Stephanie wow your guests with a great menu. Whether a small get-together of friends or a big wedding, Stephanie will take care of you. Visit them online at timeforseasoning.com. That's THYME forseasoning.com.
Looking for a new modern style place for your wedding, one that won't break the bank? We've got good news for you. Harrisonville's newest event space, the Uptown Event Space, is now booking for events for the holidays and next year. Located across from the Old Cass Medical Center, there's ample parking and space for your next big party, complete with private rooms for the bride and groom to get ready, a kitchen area, and a full catering available. It's time to go to Uptown and book your next event today.
It's important to have a local bank. Sherwood Community Bank is the area's only locally owned bank. It's nice when your local bank is also up with the times and provides you with internet banking and a mobile banking app. We are all so busy, so sometimes being able to jump online or use an app to transfer funds at the click of a button is the easiest way to bank. So go to one of Sherwood Bank's 4 convenient locations in Urick, Creighton, Garden City, or Harrisonville and set up an account today.
And don't forget to download the Sherwood Bank app.
Welcome back to halftime from Harrisonville. Your Wildcats lead at 32-19 after 2 quarters. They are halfway to a conference title, but a lot of basketball left to be played. They led big the first time. They led big the first time through. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back again right after this. We're going to have a duck contest here.
Want the best deal from the best dealership? Max Motors Ford, right in Harrisonville, Missouri. We make deals the others won't. More for your trade, less for your new one. Worth the drive from anywhere. We will beat any competitor's offer on a new vehicle by $500 or give you $500 and a tank of gas. With a great selection of over 800 vehicles priced at or below dealer cost. Come see why Max Ford in Harrisonville is the easiest place to buy a car. Visit us at the corner of 71 and 291 highways or shop maxford.com. Proud to sponsor our Harrisonville Wildcats.
Atkinson Funeral Home and Cremation Services have been serving families in the area since 1929. The Atkinsons take great pride in being members of the community. They will soon graduate a fourth-generation Wildcat, and with this kind of commitment to Harrisonville, you know Atkinson Funeral Home will be there for you. As always, they are proud supporters of the Harrisonville Wildcats.
Hi, I'm Lacey Dom.
Hi, I'm Cameron Chenoweth with American Family Insurance.
And as I was saying before I was cut off, I'm Lacey Domnick with Shelter Insurance. As you can see, we're both competitors off the field. However, since we're Harrisonville alums, we both still love the Wildcats and this community.
So if you are looking for hometown insurance from your hometown agent, give me a call, Cameron.
No, give me a call at 816-380-2700 for a shelter insurance quote today.
Or for the best quote, give me a call at 816-380-3996 for an American Family quote. We know you have options, so we want to team up to give you the best options in insurance.
Event spaces come in all shapes and sizes. Finding the one that is just right can be a hassle. Not anymore. The Dickey Cottage is perfect for those extra large family gatherings, birthday parties, baby showers, and more. With a large kitchen to use, a giant dining room for everyone, and a living room area with a big screen, there is sure to be room for everyone to relax and feel right at home. So the next time you need a venue that is just right, call Sonia at 816-925-0588 and book your date today. The Dickey Cottage, the venue place.
All right, welcome back. It is halftime inside a Wildcat Fieldhouse on the campus of Harrisonville High School, 32-19. The Wildcats lead it over the Odessa Bulldogs. It's a halftime show brought to you by Suzy Q. Throw out that New Year's resolution. Go get a Suzy Q tenderloin today. Cats already back out on the floor. They're ready. They're ready to roll. Coach probably went in there and said, guys, go win a conference title. Get out there and have some fun. And that's what they're doing. They're out there warming up at half. They lead by 13. Up the road in Pleasant Hill at halftime, it is 26-24. The Berg leading the Pleasant Hill Roosters. So right now, Warrensburg is leading that game at the half. Let's run down the halftime stats for you here. Why pay a fortune for a venue for a wedding? Get maximum space and amenities at half the cost at Uptown Event Space. Cats led 16-13 after one. They outscore Odessa 16-6 in the second to take a 32-19 halftime lead. Scoring-wise for both squads, first four to the Bulldogs, leading the way. Cade Adams with 9, and then 3 from DeBron and Gettinger, 2 apiece from Sanders and Keedwell. For the Wildcats, more balanced scoring. 7 different Cats have played, led by Landon George with 8, 6 from Brody Rogers, 5 apiece from Jenkins and Knowles, 4 from Langer, 2 apiece from Poisel and Atkinson. And that is your scoring at the half. The Cats lead by 13. 2 quarters to go to try to win a conference championship here in Harrisonville. Not a whole lot I got to really add, you know, the way the Cats have played in the first half. They played good basketball. Only adjustments I'd make, I mean, don't be afraid to shoot your shot. I thought they passed up a couple of shots, and overall they played pretty well. One of the better halves I've seen them play this year. So we'll take a timeout. We'll be back with second half action here in just a couple of minutes. You're scoring in at the half. 32-19, Harrisonville leads by 13. We'll be back with second half action. Thanks again for joining us for the Suzy Q halftime show.
One of the scariest things to do is to take your car to a mechanic. No reason to be scared when you have the best mechanics around right here in Harrisonville. Colby and the crew at Colby's Car Clinic are all ASE certified mechanics with the latest equipment to keep your vehicle running smoothly year in and year out. So don't be scared. Go to Colby's Car Clinic and take the fear out of getting your car fixed. Give Colby a call at 816-380-3000 or go see them in the big blue building behind O'Reilly's. There is only one place in Harrisonville that you can see every Wildcat game, home or away, on the big screen. That's at Forged by Fire. If you're unable to make the journey to the game, stop in and watch the game with fellow Wildcat fans. Check them out every other night as well during the week with nightly specials and a full menu that is sure to make your mouth water. Forged by Fire is Harrisonville's premier restaurant. And remember, it's your Friday night Wildcat headquarters before, during, and after the game.
The Trade Fair Mall isn't just an antique mall. It's several businesses in one. Need t-shirts for your team? A custom t-shirt shop on site has you covered. Speaking of covered, Harrisonville Trade Fair is Missouri's #1 seller of premier portable buildings to store all your outside equipment. Design your own or buy one in stock for as little as $100 down and no credit check. While you are custom designing your premier portable building, snack on some delightful cinnamon glazed pecans, cashews, and almonds from the Nutty Bavarian. You need it, they probably got it. Harrisonville's Trade Fair Mall across from Sutherland's.
What is one of your most precious commodities these days? Time. With kids' events, family events, and everything in between, time is precious. So why drive hours and spend an entire day to save $20? Shop local and find your home appliances right in Harrisonville at Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center. They deliver and can service any issues that can arise. By doing that, you're putting money right back into the community. So stop wasting family time and go see the staff that treats you like their family at Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center on Plaza Drive, right behind Hawthorne Bank.
All right, welcome back. We're ready for second half action. Cats get the ball to start the second half. They're going to go from left to right in the second half. From right to left will be Odessa. Cats in their home whites, Odessa in their away blacks with red trim on the shorts, red numbers, red letters. Cats with the whites, blue and black trim, blue numbers, blue lettering. And we're ready for second half action here. Cats up by 13 to start the second half. So 32-19 our score as we get started in the second half. Knowles over to Filer. Filer's got it looking inside. Goes top of the key for George. George going to drive, kick in the corner. 3 ball on the way. Jenkins, no. Rebound goes to Gettinger. He's going to push it up. Across the timeline, he goes into the corner for Adams. Adams has got in the corner, and he loses the handle off his foot ahead to Knowles. Knowles is going to lose it as it's stripped away from Sanders, and out of bounds. It goes off of Filer. So slow start for both sides there. Some turnovers early. Across the timeline to go, 7:20 to go in the half. In the corner. Get it on the 3 ball by Sanders is good, and it's a 10-point game. 32-22 as Sanders knocks it down, and they're within 10. 7 minutes to go here, third quarter. 32-22 your score. Rogers, no. Rebound Adams. Adams back the other way. This is where they can strike quickly, back-to-back buckets, and they can be within 8. They kick it in the corner, Adams. He's going to drive, kick it in the corner for Gettinger, and now underneath for Adams, who's wide open for 2, and it's 32-24. Cats up by 8. Get it off for Filer. Filer with it out front over to Knowles. Knowles with it now. Going to have to hand off for Jenkins, and does. And Jenkins going to kick it in the corner for Filer. Back up top, wide open 3 ball. Can't go. Rebound tipped around and picked up by DeBron. Open look, just didn't fall. And now Odessa a chance to cut it to 6 or 5 here. Sanders kicks it in the corner, back out front for Gettinger. Gettinger now skips it over to Sanders. He'll fire again. He'll miss. Rebound by the Cats. That'll be George with it. He's going to push it up across the timeline. Over on the wing for Jenkins. No. Rogers, put back. No. And the Cats can't buy a bucket to start second half. They've missed about 6 or 7 here. Now DeBron goes baseline. He's fouled by Rogers. He'll go to the free throw line. So 32-24, DeBron at the line. He's 1 for 2 from the line tonight. 5:44 to go here, third quarter. This is kind of Cats had an early lead against Odessa last time, and Odessa ended up winning by 13. Kind of eerily similar right now as the Cats' lead is dwindling here in the third quarter. Free throw good. One more to go. 32-25 as DeBron makes the first. One more to go here. 7-point game from Harrisonville. 5:44 to go in the contest, or in the third, I should say. Second one no good. Rebound over the back going to be called on Keedwell, and it'll be Cats ball. So it's a 7-point game with 5:43 to go here in the third quarter. Knowles has got it in the backcourt to Jenkins, and Jenkins going to bring it up for the Cats. Across the timeline he goes. Timeout called by Coach Langer. He wants to talk things over here with 5:35 to go in the third and a 7-point lead. We'll leave it right here with you. So just getting started, 6-0 run for Odessa to start this second half of basketball, and it has them within 7 points here. And they are trying to get back into the ball game. Cats call a timeout here. They're up by 7. I think Coach wants to settle his guys in here, get a good look, get a bucket, get a 9 or 10-point lead back here, and kind of stop the bleeding from the beginning of this second half. So 5:35 I should say to go here in the third quarter. Cats lead by 7, but Odessa with the momentum. Knowles to pass it in, gets it into Jenkins. He's got it in the backcourt. And going to bring it across the timeline. Dribbles over to the wing. He's double teamed and gets fouled by Sanders, or are they going to call that on Metzdorf? They call it on Sanders. That'll be 3 on him. Adams going to come in for Sanders. .5:28 to go here in the third. They skip it over on the wing, looking inside for it. They get it off for Rogers, outside for Jenkins. Elbow jumper, Jenkins, no. Rebound kicked out, picked up by Jenkins. Skip pass over to Knowles. Knowles thought about a 3, now kicks it to Filer. Back to Knowles, into the corner, George. He'll fire, short. No, rattles home. He is able to get that one to go. It looked like it was short, and it rattled back in. 35-25 the score. So George now with 11 in the game. Have it on the wing. And a 5-second call. Brody Rogers on DeBron. And the Cats get the turnover with 4:49 to go here in the quarter. So Cats a chance to get this, most of the lead they relinquished, back on this series of events here. Jenkins with it in the backcourt. Bringing it across the timeline, has it outside, goes over for Langer. Langer to Knowles, into the corner, Jenkins. Can't get it to fall, rebound Knowles, out to George, he shoots it, he connects, Landon George. And it's back to a 38-25, 13-point lead. Landon George having a good night on senior night. DeBron with it, going to try to drive on Rogers. Spins on Rogers, glass and good. Makes it 38-27. DeBron has 3 in the second half, 6 in the game. Jenkins in the corner for Langer. Langer skips it to George. Wide open, no. Rebound inside by Sanders of Odessa, and they're going to bring it back the other way. Kicks it in the corner. Out of the corner they go with it from Duncan. He goes out between the circles with 3:50 to go in the third. 38-27, Cats with the lead. Go inside, Adams, good for 2. Makes it 38-29. Back to a 9-point game with 3:35 to go here in the third. Get it off for Knowles. Knowles out front, goes elbow with it. And Rogers going to kick it in the corner. Langer, 3-ball, no. Rebound for Adams, and it goes back the other way. Again, Odessa down 9, chance to make this 7 or 6. They kick it in the corner. Sanders, and Sanders is fouled on the way to the bucket by Langer. 3:15 to go here in the quarter. 38-29 the score. Sanders to pass it in for the Bulldogs. Wide open, Austin knocks it down. 38-31, and it's back to a 7-point game again. Here comes the Bulldogs one more time with 3:05 to go here in the third. Get it off on the wing. Out front they go with it. It'll be Langer over to George. George looking inside to Rogers. Rogers goes right by traffic and cannot connect. Goes back the other way. Adams is going to take it in. He's going to spin in the paint, put it in for two. 38-33. Now it's a 5-point game. Langer with it outside. He's going to drive, skip it for George. George goes up and under. Good. Landon George make it 40-33. George has got 8 in the second half, 16 for the game, and the Cats back up by 7. Sanders going to drive to the lane. He is fouled out front. They call that on George. I believe that'll be his first. No, they call that his second. So 2:18 to go, third quarter. Cats up 7, and the basketball resides with the Odessa Bulldogs. So 40-33, Cats would like to get a stop here, push it back to 9 or 10 if they could. Adams set to pass it in. He's going to go Sanders. Sanders gets it and goes up with it, no good. Tip back, no good. Rebound, and they're going to call Sanders, and that's a foul. That's his fourth. Could have probably gone either way there. They do call that's fourth on Sanders with 2:12 still to go here in the third. So Sanders may not be able to come back in until midway through the fourth quarter. Across the timeline they go with it is Norris over to Knowles. Knowles to George. George has had his way tonight. He's going to drive in again. No good. He's fouled on the way to the bucket. It'll be underneath for the Cats with 1:56 to go here in the third. 40-33 our score. Cats up by 7, and the basketball. Look to get the ball in here. They're going to get it in to Langer. He's got it on the wing. He's going to step up, thought about a three, now gets it to Knowles. Skip it in the corner, wide open, Norris. Got it to roll, 43-33. That shot in the corner going down, and Norris is on the scoreboard. Austin's got it in the corner for Odessa. They skip it over to Adams. Adams was out of bounds, and it's back to the Cats with 1:36 to go in the third. Atkinson to pass it in for the Cats. Several Cats getting a break here. Norris brings it across the timeline, guarded by Duncan. Has it between the circles now. Get it off for Poisel. Poisel guarded by DeBron. Looks backdoor for George and then drives in himself, loses the handle, and Adams going to take it back the other way. Adams no good. Rebound Langer. Langer out of traffic. Reach in foul on Adams. That'll be 3 on Adams. So with 1:11 to go here, third quarter, Cats up by 10. And a reach-in foul on Duncan. That'll be the 6th team foul. Trying to get the ball in here. They get it into Norris. He's got it in the backcourt with 1:08 to go in the third. Across the timeline they go with it. Into the corner, Atkinson. Out of the corner, into the lane. Skip it in the corner, Langer. Langer's going to drive, tippy-toe, out top, now to Poisel. Skip it over to Norris. Norris has got it outside, top of the key. He gets it off for Poisel. Poisel looking to drive on DeBron. Backs his way down, now skip it over to Langer. Langer fires, cannot connect. DeBron with the rebound, and a foul called on Poisel there. So a 10-point game, 42 seconds to go, third quarter. Filer going to check in. Just the second foul on Poisel, fourth team foul on the Cats. Gettinger going to bring it up for the Bulldogs, try to make it an 8 or 7 point game. Good defense by the Cats out front on Gettinger. He's going to drive in, kick in the corner for Duncan. Duncan drives up and under. Ball tipped outside, 3 ball on the way. No. Rebound by Norris. Norris is going to look up the floor. He has numbers. Back up it comes. Between the circles it goes. Get it out between the circles here. Now for the Cats with 6 seconds to go. Norris has got it. Kicks it off for Filer. Filer, Poisel, 3 ball at the buzzer, no. We go to the fourth, Cats up 10, 1 quarter to a championship. We'll be back.
Everybody loves the old-fashioned drive-in. Well, guess what? Susie Q's has opened up in the Old Peculiar Drive-In location across from the Frog Barn and Peculiar. Go in, get the signature Susie Q, you know, the one that's so big they barely fit in the basket. While you're at it, add the tenderloin. So next time you think, man, I wish I had an old drive-in, remember, there's one 5 minutes up I-49 in Peculiar at Susie Q's.
All right, welcome back. 3 quarters in the books. Cats lead 43-33 after 3 quarters of play. See if I can get a score here from Pleasant Hill. And the score, last score I saw was after 2, and that was 26-24, Pleasant Hill down. So Harrisonville leads 43-33, end of the third as we get set for fourth quarter action here. If the Cats can get a win tonight, they will be conference champions of the MRVC, their first conference title since 2014. It'll be their 4th in 10 years. Kick it in the corner. Now up front they go to Braun. Over for Gettinger in the corner, Adams. Adams out of the corner, top of the key. Metzdorf now into DeBron. DeBron going to drive his way in and put it up. No, going to go to the free throw line for a pair. About a 50% free throw shooter tonight is DeBron from the line. So 7:41 to go, fourth quarter. Cats up by 10. And DeBron at the line. That first one's always right through there for DeBron. It's the second one that gets a little wild on him. 43-34, 1 more to go for DeBron. Second one rattles home as well. 43-35 the score. Norris to bring it across the timeline for the Cats. Gets it to the wing. Outside to go to Filer, picked off. And again, here's Odessa, a chance to make it a 6-point game. They've done it a couple of times in this half. Gettinger with it outside, guarded by Filer into the corner. Metzdorf out of the corner. He's going to drive, kick it in the corner. DeBron, no, short. Rebound, Filer. So the Cats have it up by 8. 7:05 to go. Here comes Jenkins across the timeline for the Cats. Get it in the corner for Norris. Norris thought about it, now gets it back to Jenkins. Jenkins goes top of the key with it, over into the corner, Filer. Filer gonna drive, now free throw line for Rogers. And Rogers up, glass, no good. Rebound fought for, picked up by Adams. It goes back the other way. Adams gonna spin, and he's gonna be fouled. That'll be on the floor. That was on Atkinson. So it'll be Odessa ball underneath their bucket with 6:41 to go. A 8-point Cat lead. Odessa trying to make it a 2-possession game here in the fourth. Gettinger gets it right inside for 2, and DeBron does just that. Makes it 43-37, a 6-point game. Jenkins across the timeline with it. Gives it over to Knowles. Back to Jenkins. Jenkins with it way outside on the wing. Now between the circles for Knowles. He gets it into Rogers. Rogers is going to shoot his way inside. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 1 and 1 or 2. Either way, he's going to the line. So he goes to the line for 2. 43-37. 4-0 run to start it. Fourth for Odessa. They had a 6-0 run to start the third quarter. First bucket, first free throw by Rogers is good. It's 44-37. One more to go here. 6:15 to go in the fourth, and the Cats lead. Rogers knocks them both down. 45-37. Poisel checks in for Rogers. Rogers now with 8 in the ball game. Across the timeline they go with it. Adams into the corner, Gettinger. Gettinger's guarded by Filer. Dribbles to the wing, looks over, skips it in the corner to DeBron. DeBron out of the corner to the baseline. Out front for Metzdorf. Now to the free throw line for Adams. Adams gonna back his way in, put it up. No, he'll go to the line for a pair. So 5:48 to go here, fourth quarter. Cats lead by 8. Adams at the line for 2. He's made his only free throw attempt of the night. So an 8-point Cat lead. Adams at the line for 2. Puts it up, drops it home, and it's a 45-38 score. One more to go here. So here we go, second free throw, good as well. He knocks them both down. It's a 6-point game again, 45-39. Norris top of the key now, Knowles from Poisel. Knowles is going to drive his way in now, back it back up for Norris with 5:32 to go in the fourth. Back over for George. George looking down low, now skips it over. Poisel into the corner for Norris. Norris, Poisel, Knowles. Knowles has got it top side. He gets it over to Jenkins. Three-pointer. Good, Bryce Jenkins. 48-39. Career three-point leader, Bryce Jenkins, knocks one down right there. And it's a 9-point Cat lead. Into the corner for Sanders. Back in there with his 4 fouls. They get it off for Adams. Adams has got it on the wing, left side. Guarded by Knowles, skips it over to DeBron. DeBron into the corner now, Gettinger. Gettinger into the corner, out of the corner. He dribbles to the wing. Now looks inside, skips it over. Now goes to Adams. Adams backs his way in and puts it in for 2. 48-41. Adams adds to his total. He's got 19 in the ball game. Cats lead by 7. Elbow jumper, George, good. 50-41. Landon George continues his stellar night. He's got 18. We got a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. 4:31 to go fourth. Cats lead by 9.
The Cider House at the farm has great events all year long, with songwriter nights, farm-to-table dinners, and even a Valentine dinner coming in February. There is plenty going on at the farm. If you want the perfect venue for a country wedding, they can do that too. So if you want a fun family location to experience fun all year long, go to theciderhouseevents.com and see what they have cooking, or visit them on Facebook at the Cider House, 7 miles south of Harrisonville on 7 Highway.
All right, welcome back. One of the officials retiring. I'm not sure which one of them, but both of them have been officiating for about 19 years. So 4:31 to go, fourth quarter, a 9-point contest. The Cats lead this one. Still no update from Pleasant Hill after halftime. I don't know what that means, but we'll see if we can check it. Cats are taking care of business here, though. Coach is getting, they're talking about something down there. I'm not real sure.
The news around MRVC last
Oak Grove won their game. 4:25 to go here, fourth quarter. Out front is Adams with it. Now gets it over to Sanders. Sanders with it on the wing. Into the corner they go. Stripped away. Bryce Jenkins, the senior, with a big steal there. Chance to make this an 11-point game for the Cats with 4:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. They get it to Rogers. Rogers looking for help. Stripped away by DeBron, picked up by Sanders, and Sanders goes the other way. Good. And it makes it 50-43 with 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. So they're not going away. We'll take a timeout. Oh, wait.
Does your lawn need some TLC? Owned and operated by 3 generations of Wildcats, Held's Turf Farm is your local stop for sod and topsoil since 1971. Whether you need 1 roll of sod, 1 scoop of dirt, or a whole truckload, we have you covered. A new home in your future? Give us a call at 816-540-2020 and set up a quote for new sod installation. Held's Turf Farm is located between Harrisonville and Pleasant Hill and is open 8 to 5 weekdays and 8 to noon on Saturdays.
Welcome back. 4 minutes on the clock in the fourth quarter. The Cats lead by 7. Full court pressure going to be shown by the Bulldogs here. Cats going to have to take care of the basketball this last 4 minutes of the fourth quarter. Across the timeline they go. Skipped into the corner for George. Picked up and back up front they go for Knowles. Knowles with it. Now inside they go. Kick it in the corner. 3 ball on the way. Jenkins, no. Rebound inside DeBron. And now a chance to make it a 5-point game, a 2-possession game. DeBron going to go in. Kick in the elbow 3. Gettinger, no. Rebound by Langer. Langer to Jenkins, back to Langer. Langer with it outside, skips it over to Jenkins. Jenkins going to drive, now kick in the corner for Knowles. Back to Jenkins, 3:20 to go, fourth quarter. Cats up by 7. And now Langer wide open. Rogers, 52-43. He's in double figures. And back the other way they go. Get it off on the wing. Inside they go to DeBron. DeBron back out for Sanders. Sanders going to drive up and under, stripped away by Rogers, and Sanders going to go to the line with 2:57 to go here in the fourth quarter, and the Cats with a 9-point lead. So 52-43, 2:57 to go here in the fourth quarter. Sanders at the line. Misses the front end. Has 1 more to go here. Chance to make it an 8-point contest here. It's only the 3rd missed free throw by the Bulldogs tonight. 2:57 to go here, fourth quarter. 52-44 the score. Second one is good. Unless I missed a free throw, they put 2 free throws up there on the board. 3 in the corner, good. Landon George makes it 55. Scoreboard says 45, but I think it's 44, but I've been wrong before. 2:35 to go. Rebound by Knowles, and he is fouled. I don't think he missed the front end of that one, and it dropped right to the ground. I don't know why they put a point on there. I guess I missed one then. 55-45 the score. Like I said, I'm wrong sometimes. Knowles at the line for the front end of a 1-on-1. No good. Rebound goes off of the Bulldogs out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cats with 2:29 to go. We got a well, it's now Odessa's ball. They talked it over and said so a 10-point game with 2:29 to go. Still a long ways to go. One thing going for the Cats is Odessa's shown they don't have a lot of shooting from the outside. Sanders goes strong, can't get it to fall. And now a foul in the backcourt by DeBron on Atkinson. And Kennedy going to come down and shoot free throws with 2:19 to go. So Kennedy, Atkinson at the line, 4-0-1-1 with 2:19 to go here in quarter number 4. Free throw, good. Knocks it down, makes it 56-45 with 1 more to go. Second free throw, no. So makes 1 of 2, Cats by 11. Here comes Odessa, 2:15 to go. 3-ball, Gettinger, good. 48, sorry. It's an 8-point game with 2:10 to go, and Odessa calls a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Cats up 8 with 2:10 to go in the 4th.
Every team has the same characteristics, including having each other's back. That's the motto the team at Schroeder Chiropractic lives by. With 2 chiropractors, 3 therapists, and an amazing office staff, they got your back. They will take care of your aches and pains and have you feeling like new in a warm, family-friendly environment. Schroeder Chiropractic has the community's back as well, being actively involved in bright futures in Harrisonville youth sports. Whether it's aches and pains or getting involved in the community, Schroeder Chiropractic has your back.
2:10 to go here, 4th quarter, 56-48. Cats lead by 8. It's Cats ball. Going to have to protect the lead, means you're going to have to knock your free throws down the stretch. For the Cats out on the floor right now, it is Knowles, Langer, Filer, Jenkins, and George. A lot of free throw shooting out on the floor for the Wildcats and a lot of ball handling. So Knowles set to pass it in here. See where he goes with it. Goes to George. George has got it in the backcourt, dribbles through traffic. Going to bring it across the timeline. Gets it over to Knowles. Knowles looks down low. Now backs it up. Has to set up his offense with 2 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Knowles with it outside. Now he throws it away, and it's picked up by Sanders. He's going to go in, blocked away. And they're going to call that on George, and Sanders goes to the line. He's 1 for 2 from the line. So 56-48. Norris set to check in for the Cats after the first free throw. So 1:51 to go, 4th quarter. Cats lead by 8. Make it 7. 56-49. We'll wait here. Misses that one. Rebound Cats 56-49. Langer out of traffic. Ahead he goes to Knowles. Knowles has got it, going to slow it down with 1:40 to go here in the 4th quarter. Hands it off to Jenkins. The senior point guard for the Cats going to try to wind some clock here with 1:30 to go in the 4th quarter. 56-49, Cats with the lead. Back out front they go. Got word Pleasant Hill lost. Warrensburg is a conference champion. Cats trying to join them with 1:17 to go. Back up front. And now a reach-in foul on Metzdorf. And Norris will go to the line. It's a 7-point game. So at the line is Norris for 2. First one is good. 57-49. 1 more to go for Kobe Norris. Cats lead by 8 with 1:12 to go. Second one, good. Cats lead 58-49 A timeout on the floor with 1:12 to go. Cats looking for a share of the conference title here in this one. They got a 30-second timeout on the floor. Somebody want to go tell Scott that? Warrensburg won 67-55. Warrensburg won by a final score. Again, let me check that out. 67-55 Warrensburg over Pleasant Hill. Wait a minute, that's the wrong one. That is actually the Chicks, unless they're putting the wrong one down. So I'll keep it with you. I still haven't seen anything from Warrensburg. So 1:12 to go here, fourth quarter. Cats up by 9. Sanders across the timeline. Blocking foul going to be called, and a two-shot opportunity for Sanders with 1:07 to go. So at the free throw line. Sanders, good. One more to go. 58-50. Second one coming. No. Rebound. Put back. No. Rebound for the Cats. And now DeBron gets the steal over on the wing. Out front, three ball Adams. No, Gettinger, sorry. Rebound for the Cats. Ahead they go. Slow it down with 52 seconds to go. Out front they get it with 50. 58-50 your score. Cats, and foul called on Adams. That'll be his fourth. And then that might seal it right there. They called a technical foul on Isaiah Metzdorf. And he's going to have to sit on the bench there. So Jenkins is going to have a whole slew of free throws here. And then that one should be after the play, so the Cat should get the ball. He should be able to shoot 4 free throws and the ball back as well. We'll see what they decide here. So 58-50 the score. So here we go. Jenkins at the line. First one misses. Got 3 more to go here. 58-50 your score. Free throw is good. 59-50. 46.1 to go. Next free throw is up. It is good. Senior now with 7 points tonight. 60-50 the score. The last one to go here, 61-50. So the Cats lead by 11. They get the basketball on the far side, up 11. So Odessa probably going to have to foul here. Try to get the ball in. They get the ball in here. A foul, 41 seconds to go. Well, I was giving you scores earlier, and I'm actually wrong because that was the Chicks, not the Roosters, that fell. I have no idea what the score is up there. I have not seen it posted. 62-50 with 41.4 to go here. Knowles knocks that one down. So 62-50, 41.4 to go. 41 seconds away from a conference championship are the Wildcats. Knowles goes through his routine, puts it up, can't drop it home. It's a 12-point game. Adams comes back the other way with it. Going to cross over, go in. Offensive foul. That'll be 5 on Adams. So 36 seconds to go. So 36 seconds to go here in the fourth. Cats lead 62-50. See how many more times they're going to foul here, or if they will, Colby Knowles going to get a big hand, the senior coming out for the last time on senior night. Poisel set to get it in a 5-second called. So now Odessa a chance to make it a 3-possession game. 3-ball Gettinger, no. Rebound Rogers, out of bounds off of Poisel with 31.2 seconds to go. Guess they're gonna make them earn it here. Get it off Gettinger, no good. Rebound, put back Duncan, 62-52. So the bucket by Duncan is good. Bryce Jenkins with 24 seconds. He's coming out to a big applause. All-time leader in three-pointers in Wildcat history. Bryce Jenkins checks out for the final time on his senior night. Landon George coming out, checking out on senior night. Brody Rogers, Evan Filer coming out, Jacob Poisel coming out, Kennedy Atkinson getting a hug from all of them. 24 seconds to go, a 10-point game. Coach Langer giving his seniors a curtain call here. Try to get the ball in is the Cats. They're going to throw it in for Langer. Nothing called, going to go back the other way. Duncan outside, jumper inside they go, put up, good. 4-2, 62-54. Now they get it into Langer. Langer in the backcourt for Monty Schroeder. 2, Atkinson with 7. That's going to do it, folks. Your Harrisonville Wildcats, the 2019-2020 MRVC West Conference Champions. And they are going to share with either Warrensburg or the team to the north, the Pleasant Hill Roosters. Will try to get a score for you from there. Cats Conference Champions for the first time since 2014. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back to talk it over with Coach Langer and the seniors here in a few minutes.
Every broadcast team has to look good. The 4T's crew is no different. That's why we trust C-Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing to outfit us for each broadcast. Offering full-service screen printing, embroidery, promotional products, banners, and more, they can take care of you. When you're looking for a company to make that next shirt, stop looking and call C-Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing at 660-885-2447 or find them on Facebook or Instagram. When you plan a party, the last thing you want to worry about is cooking. So call the experts at Time for Seasoning Caterings. Stephanie will help you plan and execute a brilliant event for you. So take the worry out of your event and let Stephanie wow your guests with a great menu. Whether a small get-together of friends or a big wedding, Stephanie will take care of you. Visit them online at timeforseasoning.com. That's THYME forseasoning.com.
It's important to have a local bank. Sherwood Community Bank is the area's only locally owned bank. It's nice when your local bank is also up with the times and provides you with internet banking and a mobile banking app. We are all so busy, so sometimes being able to jump online or use an app to transfer funds at the click of a button is the easiest way to bank. So go to one of Sherwood Bank's 4 convenient locations in Urick, Creighton, Garden City, or Harrisonville and set up an account today.
And don't forget to download the Sherwood Bank app.
Want the best deal from the best dealership? Max Motors Ford, right in Harrisonville, Missouri. We make deals the others won't. More for your trade, less for your new one. Worth the drive from anywhere. We will beat any competitor's offer on a new vehicle by $500 or give you $500 and a tank of gas. With a great selection of over 800 vehicles priced at or below dealer cost. Come see why Max Ford in Harrisonville is the easiest place to buy a car. Visit us at the corner of 71 and 291 highways or shop maxford.com. Proud to sponsor our Harrisonville Wildcats.
Hi, I'm Lacey Dom.
Hi, I'm Cameron Chenoweth with American Family Insurance.
And as I was saying before I was cut off, I'm Lacey Domnick with Shelter Insurance. As you can see, we're both competitors off the field. However, since we're Harrisonville alums, we both still love the Wildcats and this community.
So if you are looking for hometown insurance from your hometown agent, give me a call, Cameron.
No, give me a call at 816-380-2700 for a shelter insurance quote today.
Or for the best quote, give me a call at 816-380-3996 for an American Family quote. We know you have options, so we want to team up to give you the best options in insurance.
Event spaces come in all shapes and sizes. Finding the one that is just right can be a hassle. Not anymore. The Dickey Cottage is perfect for those extra large family gatherings, birthday parties, baby showers, and more. With a large kitchen to use, a giant dining room for everyone, and a living room area with a big screen, there is sure to be room for everyone to relax and feel right at home. So the next time you need a venue that is just right, call Sonia at 816-925-0588 and book your date today. The Dickey Cottage, the venue place.
One of the scariest things to do is to take your car to a mechanic. No reason to be scared when you have the best mechanics around right here in Harrisonville. Colby and the crew at Colby's Car Clinic are all ASE certified mechanics with the latest equipment to keep your vehicle running smoothly year in and year out. So don't be scared. Go to Colby's Car Clinic and take the fear out of getting your car fixed. Give Colby a call at 816-380-3000 or go see them in the big blue building behind O'Reilly's.
All right, welcome back. Your final score, 62-54. Wildcats conference champions of the MRVC West, led by the guy you see in front of me here, Mr. Landon George. It's senior night, so that means we always get the seniors up here. It's kind of been a tradition for the last several years, and I don't know if you guys noticed, there were several guys that won the last conference title sitting down there behind the bench.
Oh, cool.
Mr. George, we'll start with you. Did you just feel it tonight, 20-plus points tonight? Did you just feel like you needed to come out and start quick?
No, I don't know. It was just, I got real good looks set up by all my teammates here, and it was just, everything was falling, and it was just going good.
It looked like in the first quarter you guys were just doing what you needed to do. You were having fun. Yeah. It looked like the old Celtics. You guys were out there. You guys have been playing together for 9+ years. What was it like for you guys to be able to play together on senior night here in front of all your friends and family?
I don't know. I feel like I can speak for everyone saying that it was a whole lot of fun. It was a great time being able to just know that we were just feeling it tonight and just all the team chemistry was there and we were just having fun. It was a good time.
Well, I'm going to ask Evan Filer, standing right behind you here. Evan's kind of got the nickname from me this year as Big Shot Evan. It seemed like every time this year they needed a score, you guys got a big three, Evan. Do you just go in, what do you do to prepare yourself? You know your role on this team, so what do you do when you come off the bench to prepare yourself to know you're going to knock a shot down like that?
I just space the floor, I'd say, and I know Bryce is going to create, Landon's going to create, Brody's going to draw a lot of guys in the post, and they're just going to find me out there. I just take what they give me. You know, if I'm open, I'll shoot it. That's really all it is.
Well, and, you know, every player, coach is over here too, and I'll ask Coach, to win conference championships, Coach, you got to have a lot of players like an Evan Filer.
Oh, yeah.
What does it say, just the way that these kids played together tonight?
Well, they've been good. Oh, I mean, you don't win 16 games without them being good throughout the year. So it's been awesome that they've had this opportunity to showcase their skills and to win a conference title. And you know, by a lot of conference standards, we would have won this thing outright because we tied with Warrensburg and beat them twice. So you know, we feel like we're kind of the reigning supreme a little bit, but
Well, I'm glad you got a score because I kept looking on there.
Mr. Maxwell told me that Warrensburg beat Pleasant Hill.
Well, there you go.
I guess I'm assuming he's right. Either way, we're co-champs, but somehow it feels better, I think, to be the top dog out of it and have the other team kind of sliding in saying, yeah, well, we want part of it too, even though we couldn't beat you. And, and then other than us saying that to another team. So it was good that we got this tonight. And I'm really proud of these guys. They're special kids, not just on the court, and been a great example for all of our younger kids and everything like that too. So, they're going to – it's not really just 1 to 5 or 6 more games for these guys. They're going to be a part of us for a while where we can talk about the legacy that they've kind of established.
Well, you talk about those younger kids. They got a 5-year-old running around that has to give these guys high fives every time he can get a chance. And he started crying after they announced the seniors tonight. He goes, it's happy tears, Dad, it's happy tears. Let me get Bryce Jenkins in here. Mr. Jenkins, I've been a little tough on him this week. He started off a little slow on Tuesday night, and I was a little rough on him on the air a little bit. But I said, I don't get rough on kids unless I know that they can respond to that. He responded tonight. You got all your teammates involved. And the big thing for me is seeing that almost everybody that played scored, and that starts with you as the point guard. What do you do differently? If you're struggling early, what do you do to make sure you get your teammates involved?
By the end of the game, I just want to win no matter if I score or what. So I was just getting pressed hard all game. So I knew I could get by the guys, so anytime I get by him, someone would collapse on me. So I just kick it out just to do what I got to do for us to win the game.
I felt like you guys did a better job of that tonight with the collapsing, kicking it back out, finding the open looks. We talked about it a little bit on Tuesday night. With the dribble drive wasn't there as much. It felt like it was a little bit more there tonight, and everybody got more involved.
Yeah, I thought Brody did a good job there of – first of all, he was working really hard in the post, and that commanded more attention, and then he recognized open shooters and helped feed these guys too. And, it's got to be an in-out game. And, I think Bryce is just one of those guys that if he's open, along with all these guys and several more, we want our shooters to shoot. And he shot, and, some nights they're red hot and some nights they're not, but they have to take open shots. Otherwise we it's just not good offense if we move the ball and the guy that's open, doesn't take it. So, I even wanted Poisel knocking that baby down over there in the corner that he took. So, anyway, we were happy with shot selection tonight and contributions from all these guys.
Well, and Bryce, how motivated are you guys for Saturday, knowing that for some reason the other coaches in the district didn't think you guys were as good as Warrensburg, even though you beat them twice? Does that give you guys a little bit extra motivation on Saturday?
Oh, yeah, for sure. After we heard that we were the 5 seed, all of us were upset. And since we're co-champs with them, it's just another conference championship game to prove it and just to prove all the other coaches in our district that we're better than them.
Well, that is something I'm looking forward to on Saturday afternoon. Let's get Mr. Poisel here. I mean, this guy right here, he does what you need a big to do. He comes in off the bench, he gives you good minutes, and he is going to wear down the opposing big. How do you go in with your mindset of doing that each and every night? Because there's nobody that's pushing you around.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, just got to go out and compete, and it really doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. Just go out and do your thing, battle hard, and be tough.
There was that loose ball over here near the bench, and you went diving for it. I said that looked like a defensive lineman right there going for a fumble recovery, and I was that just kind of was a microcosm of how you've played this year, is tough and hard. And congratulations on a good senior night here tonight.
Thank you.
Mr. Knowles, get in here. This guy is the guy, he can talk a lot on the floor. I mean,
no doubt about that.
I know that he talks a lot on the floor, but I don't know if I've heard you say 5 words off the floor. Is this guy talkative in practice?
I mean, I'm usually kind of a shy guy.
Competition seems to bring it out in him. He has plenty to say when he's competing.
How are you feeling right now from behind the arc? Because you were 4 for 4 in the first half of the game on Tuesday night. You picked up where you left off on that one. Are you just feeling like that basket's a little bit bigger right now?
Oh, definitely. Especially with Brody passing. Everyone just had open shots. We're gonna knock them shots down.
Well, I want to give you good luck on Saturday. We'll be here Saturday for both those games. We'll get Brody Rogers up here to finish off these seniors in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. So are you back to 100%? Let me ask you that first. You feeling like your old self yet?
Oh, yeah, I've been back to 100%.
So how much are you looking forward to battling with Mr. Cooper Berry on Saturday for a third time this year, let alone the 80 times you did it on the football field?
Oh, it's nice. I love that dude's nice. I'll tell you that much. But
That's the scouting report on him, is he's a really nice kid, and a good player.
But I was sick last time, so I didn't really get to play too much. So it's gonna be nice to get back in the mix a little bit.
What do the guys do so well to get you the ball and get you going in a game?
I'll tell you what. Last year, Landon was they're all really good at it. Don't get me wrong. But Colby is like miles ahead of everyone in getting it in there.
Well, and I noticed Colby does a lot of dribble drives, and then it takes the pressure off of you because they collapse on Colby. Hint, hint, guys. Hint, hint over there as they're all giving you a hard time. But, again, guys, congratulations. It's always something we like to come up here on senior night and have all the seniors up here. And I know some of you guys go back and listen to the game, but I know this guy, he's got it down on lockdown. Some of the others go back and listen as well. And if I'm ever critical of you during a game, that doesn't mean I don't love you. I just kind of speak my mind sometimes, kind of like a coach does.
Yep. Yep.
So congratulations. Go enjoy a conference championship, guys.
Thank you, guys.
And, Coach, we'll
hang on just a second, guys. Hey, take one of these. These are for my birthday from Coach's wife.
Oh, wow.
Take
Wow.
them,
Okay.
and you guys go
Happy
ahead and
birthday.
finish.
What is that, about 51? Okay.
Coach, your first year here, you get a conference title. You get to put that 2020 up there on the board as well. I want to congratulate you on the conference championship. And it was a tough fought battle. They fought till the end, and now you guys get to kind of go prove yourselves again in district play.
Yeah, I've always maintained that, the state championship clearly is the biggest because that tells you who the best in the whole darn state is. But district tournaments are kind of a 2 or 3 day hot streak, and we hope that we have that. We're certainly going after it with everything we got. But league championships are significant because they show that over the course of 10 games, over the course of the better part of the season, who the best team was. And, we feel strongly that we showed that we're the best team in the conference. And that goes to these guys. And, we recognize Warrensburg's really good too, and they earned their right to say they're 7-3 as well. And, but we sure like that we beat them twice and kind of have that upper hand where we feel like we're 1A and they're 1B. And anyway, but we get a chance to play them again, and they're a hot team. They haven't lost other than to us since like January 25th or something. I think they've won 10 of their last 11, only losing to us at their place. And so we know that they're a good team, and we know they're dangerous. But we hope we get a lot of support because, a lot of people ask me this fall, what are you going to do to change the culture? This is not a basketball town. This is a football town. It's not, what are you going to do? Are you going to have like donut giveaways or, little whatever, you can get people in? And I said, well, the best thing I know how to do is to win. And usually people like to support a winner. And, to say that we're the best team in the conference has been a big one, and I hope that anybody that hasn't had the pleasure of coming out and watching these guys play takes that opportunity because I know those senior kids deserve it, and we got a lot of other kids that have played awfully hard. I also want to say thanks to Coach Hessling and Coach Person because they've been fantastic young assistants. They both led their respective sub-varsity teams to winning seasons as well. And, I don't know if you saw the end of our JV game, but our JV guys, man, they battled to the bitter end, and they played a great game. Came up a little bit short tonight, but they're fun to watch, and those guys gave me great suggestions all night again. And so they've been a valuable part of this thing, and our managers. And, it takes a village to win this thing. Our cheer people and band and all those people are valuable. The student body was important to us, and our administration and Robin Garrett and, just so many people, custodians that go into this thing. You guys help promote us more than anybody. And so, there's just a lot of people to thank, and we're just elated that we've represented Harrisonville in a positive way this season.
Well, I appreciate you coming up here, win or lose. It's been a fun season, and hey, it's not over yet. So let's go get a district title. Let's go get one more, right?
I'm with you. Yep.
So, all right, congratulations,
All right,
Coach, on the conference title. Go enjoy it with your team.
All right, thank you.
That is head coach Jeff Langer of the Harrisonville Wildcats, victorious tonight. MRVC West champions with the Warrensburg Tigers. So that's going to wrap things up for us here tonight. We had an old friend behind the camera tonight back there. Ron Allschlager joined us tonight. Jerry Forschler, of course, producing it. We had Braxton Grammer up here for a little bit. He's down playing basketball now. And I'm Chad Grammer. So we're going to say goodnight from Harrisonville. We'll see you back here Saturday for the girls at 12:45, the boys at 6 p.m. First round of districts on Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. Your final score again, 62-54. Your Cats, MRVC West champions. See you Saturday.